Call the meeting to order. This is Laverne, City of Laverne Board of Zoning Appeals, November 26, 2024, 5:30 meeting. We have a quorum. First order of business is to approve the minutes from October 29th. The board members had an opportunity to review the minutes. Any questions, comments?
No. Making a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Our first item under old business has been deferred, so we'll move into our new business item. This is a request for height variance, property located at 102 Cheney Boulevard, tax map 18P, Group B, Parcel 6, R3, high-density residential zoning district, property owned by George and Christine Nasser. Staff, can we have an update?
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Logan is not here tonight, so I will be sitting in for him. With this item, the applicant is requesting a height variance since the current limit for height is 35 feet in the R3 district. This item is regarding an apartment development consisting of 80 units that corners both Cheney and Old Nashville Highway that you can see on the image here. This is just a little bit more zoomed in aerial image that you can kind of get an idea of where the apartments will be built here. The current zoning is R3, which is why this applicant has requested a height variance since it's going to be over the 35-foot limitation that's currently in place. As you can see here, this picture is looking down Cheney with Old Nashville off in the distance. So the property where the apartments we built are on the left side there, where it's heavily wooded. And this is just another image of the wooded area that is proposed to be developed. On the screen here, we have the site plan showing the proposed apartments. Kind of skip down here so we can see an overall view of the layout. So as you can see here, it's showing 4 buildings, and I believe it consists total of 80 units. This is just another image of the overall site, showing some of the different elevations and specs. This item is also on tonight's Planning Commission agenda, I believe, for the plat and site plan approval. So I just thought I'd mention that. I don't believe planning has any comments, and I think that concludes the report.
Thank you. Do we have a representative present for this meeting? You come up to the podium. You raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
You'll state your name and address for the records.
Scott Williams, engineer, 4530 Anna Lee Way, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Any comments you want to add to what we've heard?
No, just the lower 2 buildings are the 2 3-story buildings that we're asking for the variance on. The upper 2 buildings are just going to be 2-story buildings, so they won't require it. And besides that, we hope to build a good product here that y'all be proud of.
Members, any questions for the applicant?
What'll be the height of the, rather than 35 foot?
The apex of the top of the building is 47 feet. So the 3 stories are the typical, probably about 35-ish for the actual ceilings to the top ceiling. I think they're doing 9-foot ceilings on each, and then you gotta have a couple feet for all the HVAC and everything. So.
And what is the purpose of just doing the bottom 2 rather than the I guess from the picture of the north 2?
It's density. They just can't put any more. And the purpose was when we were going through site plan approval last month and working with the fire marshal, we wanted to make sure we could get a road that went all the way around the buildings that were 3-story. The 2-story, we've taken care of them in a different way. He didn't need access all the way around, but on the 3 stories it did. So we actually relocated one of the 3 stories to be in the center part of the site where we could have parking and drive aisles all the way around it. It was safety concern, yeah.
Any other questions?
just for my understanding, the last time this came up, I believe there was future pending legislation or future pending codes that were going to allow it. Is that still the case?
So there is a proposed zoning ordinance that's still in the works. I'm not sure off the top of my head, what the height restrictions will be in the new ordinance compared to ours now, but also don't have a set date to throw out there when it'll be passed. So it's still being amended and going through the whole process.
Thanks.
Any other questions?
Will the new variant meet the current law, code? Would it, the height variant, would it meet the current?
Will the variance meet what we're planning on building?
For the new,
So the current height restriction is 35 feet for R3, and they're requesting a variance so that they can get those higher apexes on their apartment. So it'll go above what the current
so
zoning
right now,
allows.
we haven't passed that.
What's that?
We haven't passed the new,
No, sir. The new zoning ordinance has not passed yet.
okay.
I don't know what your all's is. A lot of times, we've seen two things in communities. They'll either redefine what the height is measured to. Sometimes they just measure it up to the eave. Sometimes they go to the mid, between the apex and eave. So it depends on, I haven't read your all's new potential ordinance change, but a lot of times they do that because a 3-story is just hard to build in 35 feet if you put any slope on the roof. So that's really what we've run into.
Okay, thank you. Members, do we have a motion for this item?
Motion approved.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 No.
So we'll take a roll call then.
Aye.
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 No.
Motion passes. Thank you. With that, this concludes our meeting unless there's any other questions from the members. Meeting is adjourned.